It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the AMP Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe on a beautiful Wednesday. Happy
Hump Day. Did you miss her?
No, I want to bring a camel in.
Hump Day.
Remember the commercial?
Do camels, cows give milk. What do camels do?
They give milk.
You milk a camel?
Yeah.
You milk a camel?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask the teacher.
You know how to milk a camel,
What
right?
do you? I don't think camels give milk. I think camels hold water.
No, that's the hump.
What's in their hump?
Water,
Hump Day.
fatty water's tissue.
So can you get the water out of their hump?
Shorty showed me how to milk a camel.
You can't milk a camel. Can you get water from their humps
tall,
though?
because they're tall.
Oh no, seriously. If camels, this is going to be a family feud. If camels hold water in their humps, can you get the water out of their humps to drink? I know you put a faucet in.
It's a
Seriously.
fatty substance. It's not water. It's not like a gas tank. It's tissue. It's fatty substance.
So it keeps
and
them
the
in the
hump goes
desert.
down as the body absorbs it.
Do they have one hump or two?
Some have three.
How do you know if they've got one or two?
You count. One,
You sit on
two.
top of the hump or you sit in between the humps?
Sometimes you sit on the outside of the hump.
I'm asking the wrong one. I'm going to have to ask my
You
teacher.
see,
Hump
it's
day.
funny. It's funny because
Why?
if I try to do this, you get my case about the humps.
No, I'm serious though.
Why are you serious?
Because the benefit of camels, they can be in the desert because they hold water.
Okay, is a camel a mammal? Shorty, is a camel a mammal?
Yes. Yes, because it gives birth to.
What other mammals do you know have humps?
If you ask the girl over here, she gets rid of your lumpy legs.
Oh, yes. DJ.
DJ.
See, G-Man knows. What other animals have humps?
Humpback
Humans.
whales.
Whales also? They have a hump?
They're
Do you
called
know that
humpback whales.
Whales have breasts? Did you know this?
Yes, because they feed their young.
They use breasts to feed their little whalish
They're young.
people.
Yes. The
Did
baby
you know
whales.
this, Shorty? You went to FAU. You all
He
this.
hasn't graduated yet.
You didn't take any marine class?
No marine biology for
I
him.
teach you. Yeah, she knows. You know.
Who,
she's
Kennedy
smiling
knows?
Over there. No.
Zari?
Whatever her name is. Yes, and we're gonna learn during the commercial break. I'm gonna look up everything about
You're watching the morning show instead of the midday show, but that's good. That was Josh.
Wow.
Wow. Anyway, happy Wednesday to you.
Not anymore.
See what happens?
We don't fool with Mother Nature.
I'm not. And speaking of Mother Nature, I don't know if we've seen any reports that have come out of northern Florida when the hurricane hit land. Have you ever seen anything?
First of all, where is the show at? Because I don't know.
The Brooklyn Cafe TV.
Yes, I saw that it hit landfall. It's turned down into a Hurricane 2.
After it hit land.
Yes, and it's going to turn into a Hurricane 1. Now, check this out. This hurricane is going to become a tropical storm, and it's going to go out the Carolinas like a belly button lint. And it's coming back.
I saw that was one of the models.
It's coming back. Are you freaking kidding me? It's coming back. It's like, I got to move away.
I don't know if it's coming back.
It's
You
coming
can't
back.
say that. You
Oh,
can't
no,
freak people out
I'm
like that.
telling you right
You can't
now.
freak people out like that. No.
Go to Costco and get water and gas right now because it's coming back.
You can't freak
You
people out
watch.
like that.
So when it happens, you're going to say, I hate him and he's right. I'm telling you.
Well,
Fill up. It'll be back next week.
how's your generator?
Fill up.
So maybe you should not wish these things to come back.
I'm not wishing it. I saw somebody last night explain the reasons why.
That
There's a hurricane out there now that's doing
Franklin.
and for some reason it's just sitting there. It ain't going, it ain't staying, it ain't doing nothing. You know what it's waiting for? this bad boy to hit the Atlantic, and when it moves away, it's going to push this one
Or
towards
the
us.
bear of good news. Hopefully not.
Camels have 2 humps.
Anyway, we should ask the teacher in the house. Maybe
Yes, we
she
should.
knows.
Oh, look at that.
There you go.
Long eyelashes to protect eyes from sand.
Nostrils that close to protect from the sand. A leathery mouth to eat prickly desert plants. Flat padded feet to protect from heat and stop them from slipping on the sand.
I'm going to tell you, that is a
hump to store
that's a
fat.
humpless camel. That thing
The
got
hump
no
stores fat. Hump
What?
day.
It stores fat, yes. That's fatty tissue.
Fatty tissue.
But find out if you can milk a camel, because I could have sworn
I
somebody
don't
told
think
me
you
there's
can milk
camel
a camel. There's no camel
Yes,
milk.
I
You
think
can
so.
milk an almond, but not a camel.
If it's a mammal that has milk.
You can milk a camel? They have milk?
Yeah, they're a mammal.
All
Every
mammals have
mammal
milk?
has milk.
Glad I
Remember
don't
that?
teach
Remember the
sciences.
movie where the guy says
All mammals have milk?
He-
I guess because they feed their young.
the guy says that his cat.
How would you know you could milk a camel?
They're a mammal.
Thank you.
We so digress. Anyway, we've got Tainah Georges here with Fusion Academy. She is the community outreach liaison of Fusion Academy
Hold
in
on,
Boca.
hold on.
Is Frank-
is giving us the information that we desire. Thank you, Frank. Let me see what it says.
We were counting on Frank. Carol did it.
No, Frank, bisons. He wrote bisons. Frank, can you milk a camel? Let
Carol
me know.
can.
Who?
Carol.
Who?
Never mind. You had to watch Monday show.
Oh, that Carol. Yes, she can milk anything. She made that move.
Are you ready to talk to Tainah?
Yes, I'm giving Tainah a chance to.
Tainah Georges of Fusion Academy Boca. You and I had the pleasure of visiting a few weeks ago. Jennifer Gutschmidt is the director of the campus, and she gave us a beautiful tour. It's a one-on-one school. Student ratio to teacher 1-to-1, and it is amazing. It is right here off of Yamato near the IBM campus. So Tainah is here on community outreach, and welcome to the studio.
Thank you for having me.
It is an honor. Tell us a little bit about Fusion Academy.
So as you mentioned, it is one-on-one. So all our classes are taught one-on-one. That's our niche. That's what we're known for. We also have a homework cafe that parents adore because it allows the students to do all their homework in school. So there's no homework to do at home.
Fam.
So that's another really, really big feature of ours that
Fam.
parents love. So we're right here, as she mentioned, in the brick building off of Yamato. We have 81 campuses throughout the country. I am the director of outreach in Boca, but we do have a campus in Miami, Palm Beach, and more to come.
What do you think the benefits of Fusion Academy of one-on-one are?
So with the curriculum being taught one-on-one, it gives us the ability to really customize the curriculum, the information, so the student could really understand it. All our students have to be able to, we like to say, land the plane, because we are accredited with the state of Florida, but the way we present the information could be individualized because it's one-on-one. So because you're sitting in a classroom with your teacher could really take their time and explain it to you as opposed to having 15, 20 other kids in the classroom.
They need you to hold the mic a little bit closer.
Sorry.
And what is the age groups for the school?
So 6th grade to 12th grade.
Okay.
And how many students are in the school?
So all our campuses are built to withstand 100 students. So we're close to wait list, but we're not quite there yet.
So you're almost at capacity.
Almost.
One-on-one. Can you imagine having one-on-one teacher to student?
It's the reason why
amazing.
I should have gone to that school.
You're going to teach it or you're going to go there?
I should have learned there. No. One of the problems when I was in education was that English was my second language because my parents were both Latino, Spanish.
Huh?
And I had to learn how to talk in English, which I don't do well nowadays, still. And I had to be with 33 other kids. And the grade thing, the way it works is you got to be fast or you get left behind. Back in the day, there used to be, you know how they say no kid left behind?
Yeah.
Well, trust you me, they
Yeah.
left a lot of kids behind.
What's the class ratio that now in public schools? Do you know?
The public school, I'm not really sure. I know private schools are typically like 15, 20 to 1.
To 1.
Yeah.
So the public schools, I'm thinking they're about 30, 28 to
probably,
32
yeah.
at least
Yeah.
to 1.
I went to public
That's a good
school.
number. I
You
would
went to
go with
private
that.
school?
I went to private school.
Oh, I went to public.
But
went
my
to public?
Yes, I did.
But my kids went to public school down here. It was different when I lived here in the 70s. There weren't not a whole lot of
Where
public
did you go
schools
to private school?
in Davie.
They had schools in Davie when you were youngin'? Really?
Really?
It was like cows and stuff.
I'm younger than you, remember?
Yeah, not by much. And you went to which public schools?
Well, I'm from New York, so I went to Bayshore High School.
Bayshore?
Yeah, Long Island.
Bayshore.
Bayshore.
You had a running back on Bayshore that defeated my DeWitt Clinton governors in the playoff games all city.
Really?
Bayshore had some squad.
No, we
Actually,
did. We did. We
You
did.
had some football team.
Yeah.
And I went
Basketball
out.
too. We had some good basketball athletes too.
Yeah, but the threat to us was tough. But we went out to Bayshore to play in that all-city game. You guys had a running back that was drafted by the Buffalo Bills. I'm gonna leave his name out. And my God, could this guy run like the wind? What a school! What a
Go Bayshore.
football team they
Yeah.
had.
Do you guys have sports at Fusion?
So we do not have sports at Fusion, but we do have, if you can participate is what I was told. And we had a student that did it last year where he was able to take the classes at Fusion and play on the lacrosse team for Spanish River,
Oh, nice.
which they won regionals. Yeah, so he was
Wow.
pretty excited about that.
And we saw a beautiful podcasting room. You've got a music room.
Yeah, our music studio is amazing. Our music teacher, James, is amazing. We have a wonderful art studio. Just the campus itself it's revolutionized learning is what I call it. Not what I call it. That's what we are, Fusion. But it's really revolutionized. When you come on campus and you see, the different things that the students are able to have access to, all the different resources. And again, that one-on-one is priceless. So.
Do you think that's the number one thing, no pun intended, of what makes Fusion stand out in the community?
The one-on-one education, yeah, for sure. Because I feel, especially after the pandemic, a lot of students, struggle and have, having to learn on Zoom all for the last year or 2 or 3, and now going into a classroom. I think the comprehension has gone down a little bit, where that one-on-one really could bring out the best in that student that maybe allows them to excel beyond what they were excelling before. So I believe in that one-on-one. I taught there, so I see, I know the benefits because I've seen the light bulbs go off like, Tainah, I get it now. Like, of course you do, because I explained it to you, and it's you and me, and I can take as long as I need to explain it to you for you to get it. So I think it's priceless.
And what about socialization? Because it's one-on-one.
Mm-hmm. So that's a great question. We have a lot of parents that are like, one-on-one is great, but then what happens with my kid? Are they going to be able to be social and have friends? And the answer is yes, and yes, and yes. We have clubs. We have a student government, which I ran last year. We do a lot in the community. We partnered last year with Gumbo Limbo and did beach cleanup on, I think it was the hottest day ever, with the Beach Cleanup Day, National Beach Cleanup Day. We go bowling, we go golfing. We went to, last year, we didn't go to Universal Studio, but in the past, we've gone to Universal, with the kids. What else have we done? Tonight, we have game night, so our students are able to, go home and relax, and they come back on campus from 5:30 to 7:30, and tonight's theme is Nintendo, so they're going to play a whole bunch of Nintendo games. So there's so many opportunities for students to really participate and be social and be part of the community, which is great.
The more kids learn, and the more they like school. And the more they like schools, the better adults they grow up to become. I tell you, I am so jealous with the aspect that you can actually have that kind of curriculum. Me, I had to run home. I had to try to share a book. I went to school where we used to share a book because there weren't enough books to go around.
Right.
So we had to share it.
And it's like a one-on-one mentorship also.
It is. So our teachers are called teacher mentors because we are able to mentor our kids. And, and one example of that is I had a student last year, 8:30 in the morning, and, we're doing English class, and he's just not, like, everything I'm saying is going over his head. And I'm like, are you okay? Like, what's going on? And he's like, Tainah, I had a horrible weekend. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, can I talk to you about it? Like, sure. And he started, telling me about his weekend, and we're able to talk it out. But then we were able to put the lesson aside and talk it out. But then because of that, he was able to go through the rest of his day being productive and learning because, you know what I mean, he unloaded, so he was fine. Whereas if he went to a traditional schooling with 15, 20 other kids in the class, he's sitting in the back of the class, he's not participating, and now he's not participating at all. And now you're not getting anything from that kid now that the day is wasted. You know what I mean?
What about mental health counselors?
So we don't have mental health counselors on campus. Most of our students come with their own, team of, psychiatrists, therapists,
Oh, wow.
things like that. But because I'm in the community a lot, I do work a lot with different therapists, psychologists, psychiatrists. So if a parent were to want that for their child, that's a resource that I have access to, I could tap into and, assist them with that.
I think it's a great tagline. One-on-one is the number one reason your child should attend Fusion.
It is. And I think it's an excellent program, excellent ideology for so many other reasons that we haven't even touched on. It's just the right way of learning, especially with what's going on right now. You look at a lot of mental anguish that's going on in the college schools, University of Chapel Hill, Charlotte, all of these things,
Yeah.
if you could stem it all back, these kids were students. And a lot of it has to do with just the tough environment that you were raised in. Bayside, DeWitt Clinton, back in the day, it wasn't easy.
Right.
It was not easy. I remember going through DeWitt Clinton, and Jenna tell you, they had the football table. I tell you the story. And I sat at the table because it was empty. Meanwhile, there was not one chair for lunch.
Right.
So I saw an empty chair. I was a freshman, brand new. I sat down there. And all these big guys come around me and says, "What are you doing?" I says, "I'm eating lunch." "This is the football table." So I had to serve them for 2 weeks. And then they became part of they let me hang out with the team.
Wow.
But, you couldn't even walk to school. It was really tough, the bullying and everything else. And if you missed a class, like they were trying to teach you college preparatory, whichever, I don't even know what the hell that meant. You know what that means?
Yeah.
I didn't know what that meant.
Preparing you for college.
Nobody told me that. I wrote everything there. I had books of one class.
Yeah, but you went to college when you were 16.
Yes, because I had to bust it out.
Impressive.
It wasn't easy being me.
That's impressive.
You know what it is? You have to listen to everything a teacher says, and then after class you have to show them your notes. And they used to tell me, "You're writing too much. This is too much. You have to retain." Well, Freddie, no
That's
retain.
terrible.
It was hard.
Yeah.
And I was in there with 35, 36 other kids. It wasn't a one-on-one. And you know who I used to talk to when I had a problem? Juji.
Yeah, but look how great this is. If you're having a bad day, you actually can sit and talk to the teacher as a mentor.
I'm very
And
jealous.
That was
clear
such
it.
yeah. So we're able to do that with our students, which is great. And then we have, we let the other teachers know, right? Like, hey, so and so maybe having a bad day this morning, just give you the heads up. You know what I mean? And we also chart with the parents. So every night after each class,
We want the Fusion Boca, guys.
the parents are able to see the actual, like, what happened in class today. You know what I mean? What they learned in class today, what we went over. So no, it's an amazing.
What do you love about it? What brought you there?
I've worked in education. I've done admissions and outreach for a long time, for years, a long time. But really understanding our teachers are really passionate about what we do, essentially, because I was a teacher too. So it's that compassion that really brought me there. Like, wow, like these teachers really care. The staff really cares. You know what I mean? The campus director, the head of school, like they really care about the student success. It's not just let's get these students in, as much as we can and then get them through. It's really, let's make the students successful. Let's find out where they shine and let's make them shine. So that's what I love about it.
Well, we love having you, and I think we're
Thank
going to have
you.
more to come next week
Yes.
on Tell Us Your Biz.
I look forward to
We're
it.
going to be spotlighting Fusion Academy, or you're going to be spotlighting Fusion Academy.
Somebody's
Boca.
gonna be.
Someone's going to. Next Thursday night on True Oldies at 7:30. More to come with Tainah Georges of Fusion Academy Boca, and we'll see who else you bring in. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Such a pleasure. Let's take a
Yes.
commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk to Kendra.
Yes.
Kendra, Erica in the house all the way from LA. So more to come. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back. AMP2 Media Productions, in collaboration with True Oldies Radio and Comcast TV, bring you the opportunity to spotlight your business on Monday Night Football on ESPN. By targeting your preferred Comcast region, your commercial will be spotlighted during NFL and NCAA football season, reaching over 1 million viewers. Let AMP help you amplify your impact in the community. Contact us at 866-224-5422 to create your own commercial today.
If you're tired of only working for your money and are ready to get your money working for you, then check this out. This is the Transact card, the first of its kind Visa bank card where you double your dollars on every transaction. Transact card provides you with a system for your money finally works for you. The days of underwhelming 1% to 2% cashback are over. Are you ready to welcome in dollar for dollar rewards, doubling your buying power and creating financial momentum? Look, if you've been trying to save your way to wealth and that isn't working out the way you hope, maybe it's time to try spending your way to wealth instead. Learn more at gman.mytzt.com. That is gman.mytzt.com.
Do you have an idea for a show or a podcast? Do you want the opportunity to be on TV? Amp Media Productions is partnered with True Oldies Real Radio Station and powered by many online platforms such as Roku, Facebook, YouTube, and even Amazon Fire to help amplify your impact. Do you want your voice to reach a wide audience? Call us today at 866-224-5422.
There is no way to ignore it. You hear it on the news, online, from your friends and family. What happened to my money? Whether it got hit by falling stocks and bonds, with the coronavirus, shrunk by a floundering 401k with low interest rates, and is riding the extreme ups and downs of the stock market with political elections. Many Americans are worried about their money and how they're going to retire. Help protect your financial future now and call J.D. Melberg for your complimentary book from a leading financial firm that shows you ways not to run out of money whether the market goes up or down. This free book reveals little-known truths about annuity strategies in simple-to-understand terms that can protect your money for a lifetime. As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report summarizing the rates and benefits of annuities from hundreds of top-rated insurers, helping you to find ways to get up to 33% more income in retirement. That's right. 2 books, both absolutely free, for calling J.D. Melberg. Help protect your financial future.
Call 877-643-3015.
Le Sorel Restaurant, home of the authentic Italian tradition, offers a large menu that consists of seafood, steak, homemade pasta, brick oven pizza, and homemade desserts including a wide wine selection. We also have the best bar in Boca Raton with delicious cocktails, homemade limoncello, cappuccino, Italian espresso, brandy, and other specialties, open every day with a lunch and dinner menu. For more information or to make a reservation, contact lesorelrestaurant.com or call 561-235-5301.
South Florida's Good Time Oldies. Now, Boca and Delray Beach have their own oldie station. Catch us on 95.3 FM. It's the greatest rock and roll hits of the 60s and 70s. On South Florida's Good Time Oldies, 95.3 FM.
AMP Media Productions is excited to announce our expansion into North Miami. With our experienced team of radio and TV professionals, we are dedicated to bringing North Miami the highest quality audio and visual production services. Whether you need radio or television commercials, podcasts, music videos, or audio and visual storytelling, we can provide the solutions to help you reach your goals. Our team is reliable, innovative, and creative, and we're ready to help you develop the perfect product. With our competitive rates and personalized service, you can trust that your project is in the best hands. Contact us today to get started on your project. 866-224-5422.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
I can't do that with my left hand.
I had to tell you, yesterday was Zachary's birthday. Nice. You can milk a camel. See? Fun facts that you learn in the cafe.
See that?
And there's really a thing such as camel milk.
And do you know
Look
you
at
can
that.
buy camel
Desert
milk
Farms,
on Amazon?
Look at that. Camel milk. I wonder what the benefits of camel milk are.
Oh, very nutritious. Very nutritious.
Think it's full of protein? You used to drink camel milk? That's why he's so tall.
I said the only one that could do can milk a camel is Shorty, because you got to be tall, because the camel is way up the ground. Otherwise, you got to get on a step stool.
When we went to Israel, we got to ride camels in the desert. We did. It was
How
very
many
cool.
humps?
I think there were 2. I think I sat in the middle of the hump. Hump day. Hump.
You don't remember how many humps?
I think there were 2 humps. And I think we sat in the middle of the humps. I don't think I sat on top of the hump.
It's funny. Back in the day,
And they would they lowered themselves, kind of
You
like
never
in a
wanted to
downward
be
dog,
involved
so
with
you
a
could
hump.
climb on. There you go. World studied camel milk and discovered that camel milk curbs hunger. Autistic children may benefit from camel milk. Wow. It's easier for the body to digest, higher in the amounts of GABA, which is good for brain development. It's been linked to better insulin sensitivity due to its natural insulin content. Maybe that's good for you. Has been found to lower high fasting blood glucose levels and hemoglobin A1Cs in diabetics. See? Camel milk can be used to supplement mother's milk. It's packed more with 200 different proteins. Camel whey may enhance diabetic wound healing. Wow. And camel milk calcium is more absorbable than found in other milks. How you like that?
I think I'm going to order some from Amazon.
Maybe you should order some camel milk.
I've had it.
You have? And?
It tastes very different.
Interesting. I'm sure it's all in the pasteurization and the processing, because it's not like
Just
straight
has
from
a
the camel.
more grainy taste, but it's supposed to be better for you. We should get one just to have it
We
on the
should.
side.
All right, we're going to
We'll
order some
order a
and
little
try
camel
it.
milk. We'll say that Shorty milked the camel.
We're going to try it. See, you never know the information that you're
Happy
going to get here in the
birthday,
cafe.
Your gift is you get to milk the camel.
You never know. Alex is here, and everyone, they just come on back, and now he's a TA for you, right? Yeah. How's that going for you? So far you're okay? Are you nice to our crew? Yeah, of course I am. Yeah, of course I am.
Make sure you let me know if he's not nice to you, because if he's not nice to you, I'll send a camel to see him.
He says, of course he is.
What are you the TA in?
What class is this,
What
Ari?
class are you a TA in?
It's TV production.
TV
TV
production.
It's a lot different than what I
Does he have
thought
a
it was
mic?
going to be. Normally,
Yeah.
normally TV production is, from what I remember being in college at Broward, is they teach you how to make a short film.
Hold up the mic.
They teach you how to make a short film. But
I'm glad you're here.
How did you become a TA?
Get me that flyer that's over there on that.
I got a job doing work study
mic.
for that professor, and then she's kind of new to teaching, so she saw my resume, the experience that I had, and she was like, "If you want to help out, I need a TA." I was like, "Yeah, okay." So that's how I got it, just from the work study, through
Are you
work
still
study.
in school there?
Huh?
Are you in school?
Yeah, I go to FAU.
So you're a student and a TA.
Yeah.
Wow. That's very cool. G-Man's having fun. Look, he's drinking camel milk. Look.
That's how you have to drink it. But Dawn, you will have to grow a beard in order to drink
Maybe
it like
camel milk will make me grow a beard. Maybe it'll lower your blood sugar. Can you imagine if maybe just by happenstance we happen to have
that.
found...
If I drink that, I won't drink anything ever again. You're right. I won't have
But
any
can you
sugar.
imagine if it helps? We could get camel
It
milk here
just
instead of
smells
coconut
funny.
milk. How do you know? Maybe...
Because I've had it.
How have you had it?
There isn't too many things I haven't tried.
Really?
Yes. I had camel milk. I had sheep milk.
Really?
I had cow
Goat
milk.
milk?
Goat milk.
They use goat milk a lot for kids that are insensitive.
My father, he thought that goat milk was the best thing in the world. It was the most disgusting, grainiest thing I've ever had. Anyway, Manhattan Short, where is he? Where'd he go?
He's right there.
Manhattan Short. You know about the Manhattan Short?
No.
Nicholas Mason is the founder. September 28th to Sunday, October 8th, at the Movies of Del Rey, they're doing something called the Manhattan Short. And what happens is they put on number of movies, short movies, and you get to vote on them. And these are calibrated all over the United States and taken to the Academy Awards, where they hand out the short winner, Academy Award short winner of the year. So it's going to be at the Movies of Del Rey on September 28th to Sunday, October 8th. The movies at Lake were from the 28th to the 8th also. 12:30, 4 o'clock, and 7:30 p.m. at the Movies of Del Rey. So I wanted to give you this so that you can give it to all the kids at FAU, because this gives an opportunity for you not only to vote on this, but to submit your works in the future, because you're teaching how to do short films. So this is right up your alley.
You going to make a short film?
This is a TV production class. We don't make short films.
What do you do?
We do little segments of news.
He does short films.
Yeah, he does. But
Right.
the class is
No, you don't do short films yet.
No,
All right, so then you can do segments for the shows, Ari.
the thing is, when I went,
Yeah.
when she
Yeah.
asked me to be TA, I thought I was gonna help her teach how to make short films. But since she has experience in, being a news anchor and,
Right.
just working, being a reporter, she's teaching the class how to do the same thing, be a news anchor and a reporter. So I go in there and I'm confused because, TV production, so you would think it's short films, but it's just, it's news. So while at the same time that the students are learning, so am I.
But but the
Gives
reason
me a vote of confidence for you to grade my papers. then.
no, the reason that that's occurring is really simple. You have the news production, the way they do news, is very similar to how they make movies, because of all the ins, the outs, the takes, the changes, and everything else. As a matter of fact, what we try to do in here is to teach on that same concept, which is like you see him putting up all these different pieces on the screen. It's how to formulate ideas, the creatives being creatives. Once you learn how to do your mambo, which is what we teach, and then you're ready to start short films, you're ready to go on to bigger films. But in here, you got to start somewhere. You just can't tell a student, here, make a movie, because it's going to be a mess.
No, yeah, exactly. There's depth to it.
So you should be confused, because you're learning how to go from step A to step B, from step B to step C, little by little, and you'll learn how to put these things together. But I love the Manhattan Short Project. Last night we were invited, and I wanted to take all of them because of the storm. I cut them loose because I didn't want them driving.
Yeah, that.
As you can hear, I didn't want them driving and stuff. But we were invited to the Movies of Del Rey to see Dirty Dancing,
Oh, I saw that.
and it was paid for by her.
Symphonia?
No, Symphonia was there, and the medical home, huh?
You got Kendra? Okay.
Okay, and what's the name of the medical people? Starts with an H.
Humana?
Humana. Humana paid for it. So it was free. It turned out to be a free deal. I heard she was sold out even in the rain.
Nice.
And everything else. So what's going on right now is the movie theaters are becoming instruments of entertainment. And I would love to give you this so you could talk to your short film people. So that if not this year, maybe next year, you could submit some of these works in here, because can you imagine if you win an Academy Award? That was from, whatchamacallit, the movie?
Look what Josh, look what you've created, Josh.
I like it.
It's really cool.
I like it.
It ain't easy making a movie. Look at this. This is what the NFL teams.
Wow.
He has to wear all that equipment. Lawrence Taylor had to wear that. But these are nice pieces on how they make video. You ever wonder how they get in a car, how they have cameras inside a car? How they put it in there and it looks like, is it really a car or is it green screened?
I don't know. You want to
It's
bring
both.
Kendra
They
over?
can use GoPros and dash cams.
It's dash cams?
The dash cam GoPros, they just GoPros have like the little arm that you can stick onto the side mirror, or inside the car where it's just like it's a suction.
And then they edit it.
Yeah.
I met a guy that every time you do a sequence, when they look at it and it doesn't work, they have to do it again. And his job is to make sure everything looks the same. It's a job to do this. You gotta have the same clothes, the same surrounding,
It has
everything.
to go in at the same angle. Yeah.
You gotta know the weather. You gotta know the sun. You gotta know the time that they filmed it. It's craziness. It's craziness. Otherwise, they have to scrap it and do something else.
Want to bring Kendra over?
Yeah, she's a little late. That's okay. Kendra ain't going nowhere. We're gonna get to Kendra in a second. We're talking movies here.
You love movies. Has anyone seen Daisy Jones and the Six? You guys got to watch. Anyone know Fleetwood Mac? Yeah. So it's loosely based on the story of Fleetwood Mac, and I think it is on Netflix. I think it's on Netflix. Check it out, though.
You know, Kendra's making a movie.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Kendra kind of reminds me of Daisy Jones, and it is
Bring Kendra
Riley Keough, I think
Kendra's,
is her name.
Kendra's making a movie. Kendra, you're making a movie, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. It's called How Much Milk Can Freddie Drink?
Say that again.
It's called How Much Milk Can Freddie Drink?
How much cow milk can Freddie drink?
Kendra,
She listens.
Kendra, you were just on how much milk? You were just on a walkway, a red carpet deal, taking pictures. What was that for?
That was the Hollywood Independent Music Awards, and the cover of Witchcraft that I did with Ralph Johnson and Myron McKinney from Earth, Wind & Fire. We took home the production award for that song that evening.
Congratulations.
So I was there on behalf of Ralph Johnson and Myron McKinney because they were both on tour. They are both on tour with Lionel Richie right now with Earth, Wind & Fire, and I accepted the award as an ambassador and a team member of this production. So that's what recently just happened.
And you know why you accepted the award?
Because I was at the
Tell
concert.
me, Freddie.
Because Lionel Richie and Earth, Wind & Fire are here.
They were
just went
here.
to the concert.
Yeah, that's what I just said. I said that I had to accept the award because they're on tour. So I was the person that was in town at the Ready to get up on stage and take what is rightfully ours, take the Iron Throne.
What'd that feel like?
My heart was beating 100 miles an hour. I got up on stage, I started my speech, and I had to stop because I thought that someone was pounding a drum behind me. And I was like, guys, can you hear what I'm hearing? And I was like, oh, that's just my heart that's pounding out of my chest right now.
Wow.
So, but it was a beautiful evening, a lot of great talent, and I heard rumblings that the Hollywood Independent Music Awards may just take over the Grammy position in the rank of award shows in the next couple of years.
Wow, that's amazing. So that was like she won a Grammy a few years early.
She won a Grammy.
Before it was a Grammy.
Well, she could win a regular Grammy
That's
now.
amazing. Congratulations. What was it like working with those guys, though? You work with such amazing producers and co-actors and singers. And what was it like working with the guys from Earth, Wind & Fire?
Ralph is just so easy, so calm to work with. He knows what he wants. He's like no nonsense. Myron was also wonderful to work with as well. And before going into the recording process, I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be working like with these high season people. Like the recording process is probably going to be so lengthy and tedious and hard, and they're going to make me do like 100 takes. It was so like ever flowing, and all I did was just do a few takes of the song all the way through, and then Ralph and Myron turned to me in the studio because I was in the vocal booth. They turned to me and said, "We got it."
Wow.
I was like, that's it. So that's just a testament, and that's an indicator, and that just symbolizes that I'm at that point in my career where I just can be myself, and I've gotten my voice to a place where I can go in many different directions, and all I have to do is just show up and be myself and perform optimally, and we'll take home awards.
Congratulations. Have you seen Daisy Jones and the Six?
The Six, is that the Broadway show that's out
No,
now?
I think it's on Netflix, and that's
Okay.
the one. That's the beheading of the Six. But this is it's
Okay.
Elvis Presley. It's Riley Keough is Elvis Presley's granddaughter, and she's the star. And oh my gosh, if you
Okay.
had bangs, I'm telling you, so much like you.
Okay, so it's all in the bangs.
Well, it's all in the bangs, but it's a story. It's loosely, they say, based off of Fleetwood Mac's story and the music
Okay.
industry back in the 70s. So it would be interesting for you to watch that season, see what you think.
I'll have to put that on my list of things that I'm currently binging right now.
You binge it. There's only 10 episodes. Yeah.
Oh, that's easy.
That's an easy
I'm
binge.
rewatching. I'm rewatching Game of Thrones, and that monster has like 8 seasons. So, and the only reason why I'm watching it is so I can then segue into House of Dragons. So
You've
that's
got
why
way
I'm
too
doing
much
it.
free time.
At night.
Well, let me ask you a question. You coming down here anytime soon?
It's looking around late October.
Freddie and I have an idea we want to run by you off air.
Well, I sort of hinted at it already.
Did you?
Yes. But it has to be, if she's coming down, it has to be, how long are you going to be down?
It depends. There's a film that is in the works right now, and the shoot dates are in Florida around late October.
Oh, I know whose film it is.
Hmm.
I thought you shot that already.
This is another one. DJ
Oh, really?
Khaled, another one.
Another one.
There's
Another
Lionel
one.
Richie. I have to tell you that the Lionel Richie Earth, Wind, and Fire concert last weekend was spectacular.
Yeah, I heard it was wonderful. Well, when you have Earth, Wind, and Fire and Lionel Richie, you just get a spectacle. So
100%.
Well, they were missing the Kendra effect.
Aw. Well, I'll have to Harry Potter that.
She's fun.
We had a friend of yours in studio. He is like an intuitive health coach, and I guess he was on one of your first shows.
Ah, yes. What was his name? Mike?
Tom?
And he wanted to be back on another one of your shows.
Yeah. Well, we're working on part 2 of that.
That's what he had
because
said.
He has a lot in the vault and a lot of interesting points to make. So that's going to be very compelling.
He came in with somebody else, and he didn't know because obviously you guys had shot it remotely. And we played your song, and he's like, Kendra?
Yes.
I was on her show. He goes, I was on her first show, and we had technical difficulties or something.
Yeah. Only because when you put like 2 intuitives on or in the breadth of technology can glitch out.
It's the third eye.
It's the third
Oh,
eye.
don't start her on that.
I bought incense for the studio for your third eye chakra. Have you noticed?
Good.
Yes, that's why I have a headache.
Oh,
I gotta go milk a camel.
Josh is like, what?
Yeah, Freddie, just down some Advil with some almond milk.
Camel
some
milk.
camel milk.
Camel milk.
How's your mom
It's all in
doing?
the Advil. My mom is good. They've been traveling a lot. They were just here for my birthday a couple weeks ago, and then they went back to Florida, and then they were up in North Carolina. So they're traveling and spreading their wings, literally. Frequent flyer speaking and all.
That's
What a
amazing.
birthday you had. How long did that birthday last? 2 weeks?
Most people have like a birthday month, for me, this particular birthday, since it was a milestone, it was 30. I just did a lot of reflection, and what my parents and I did. We just went to Malibu. We got an Airbnb, a house right on the water. So when you woke up, you heard the waves crashing.
Wow.
And it was just a really reflective time, just to unplug and decompress and detach from the day-to-day hustle, especially with me being in Los Angeles, and of course my parents too. They work so hard, so it just being in that environment and unplugging was what the doctor ordered.
That's amazing. Got a lot of things we want to
Yeah.
do with you.
Absolutely, absolutely. But anyway, what is going to be happening with Kendra in the near future? What kind of, besides the movie here in Florida, what else you got cooking?
I have more music coming out. I have a single dropping in September. It's something to look forward to. I'll put it that way. And then I have another one dropping in October, another one in November, and
Wow.
I'll probably push the envelope and release something in December. I know that I know the industry standard frowns upon releasing things during the holidays, but hey, if I didn't write the rules, I don't need to follow them.
Hump day.
Are you gonna do a Christmas song? Are you gonna do a holiday song like Mariah Carey does? They play that every year. It's craziness.
Oh, yes, I know. It's all over. For me, I may. You never know. Yeah. Sorry,
you living
I need
the
to be
dream?
coy.
Are you
I need
doing
to be
everything you
coy.
wanted to do out there, Kendra? Are you living the dream?
Yeah, unfortunately, with the whole strike happening right now, things have been on like a kind of
Yeah.
a slow, and this is just me being, authentic with you guys. It's been slow. However, me being the master of finding loopholes, I always keep myself busy.
Good.
Yeah.
Do you have any latest insight news that's going on with the strike?
People are saying, oh, it'll be over in December. I don't really think so. Like, how can you predict that? How can you say it's going to be over? The reality is that this is a deep-rooted issue because we have AI, we have no pun intended, but pun intended, cherry picking going on in the industry. We have greedy CEOs that just are overdosing on pride and greed, and also just originality has really taken a backseat. And also just with the whole woke culture right now, that's also been a big component too. So with writing and everyone feeling like they have to walk on eggshells and being boxed into a certain narrative. So I just see independence rising more to the forefront. So for me and for other artists like myself who are in an independent position, this is a great opportunity. This is like a new era for us.
Well, there have been lately some of the most craziest big blockbuster movies that have come out. That Barbie movie, I think, hit $1 billion. You had Oppenheimer. You have Golda. You had Mission Impossible. I mean, you got all of these movies that are coming out because they're trying to keep a sense of balance and putting pressure on the other side, the writer's side, to come to the table. What I don't understand is, if you look at how well these movies make, why don't you just spread the love and get creatives to be creatives? Why is it there has to be a line in the sand when they're doing so well. Look at these back-to-back movies doing so well. Especially with what's going on around us all over the world. Why in the world can't we just see it eye to eye and end this? Having a strike right now, to me, has got to be the most counterproductive thing I've ever seen in my life. Makes no sense.
Yeah, well, and also not to and also to put credit towards A Sound of Freedom too. That movie has just like boomed and boomed, and I think that's like theoretically and philosophically speaking, it's like we're living in two different realities, because Sound of Freedom talks about a lot of discrepancies that have been happening globally, and especially within the entertainment industry. So having that movie speak out and be so vocal about an issue that is pretty prevalent in Hollywood, it's sort of like Sound of Freedom is depicting the reality that's going on, whereas, you know, let's say the Barbie movie is sort of like a trendy distraction to distract you from what's actually going on, which is Sound of Freedom.
Well, the Sound of Freedom was suppressed because they didn't want to globalize the United States and the issues that we have with the theme of that movie. If you notice, everything was in South America. And they had to redo a lot of it because they didn't want the U.S., because it happens here. And apparently you're not allowed to say that, and they didn't want to put it in the movies that way.
Florida's number 3.
Well, and I'm going to tell you something. The Barbie movie is a dark movie if you look deep as to what it's trying to really tell you. It speaks up volumes about the image of women in this country going back to the 50s and bringing it forward. There's a lot that goes on with these movies. It doesn't sometimes look like what's in front of you. But I understand the Sound of Freedom, why they suppressed it. And they had a hard time getting that thing to the movies. And a lot of it had to do with politics. It had to do with protecting those people directly involved with that nonsense and everything else that goes with it. So there's a lot of stuff going on around this with the strike. Because the strike should be a movie.
Well, in 10 years, 20 years time, it sure will be, because this will be this great awakening is going to be one of the biggest stories and revolutions in history in modern time.
Well, Josh did a whole presentation on AI and what's going on with it. It's a lot of things to change, and it's royalties, and even now with streaming, there's monies out there that the actors, the actresses, the sound engineers, the copyright, people aren't getting paid on it.
Well, the funny thing is, if a movie's making $1 billion, with all the merchandising and everything else.
Well, I think Barbie, everyone's getting paid.
It's $1 billion. Well, they should get paid. And not only that, but the actors that were making the millions, like The Rock and those guys, they came forward and they're taking care of the hands that took care of them, because everybody's in all this together. And just having a strike, they should have avoided this before it got out of hand, because now everybody has ill feelings towards one another. It's going to take longer to get to the table and finish it. The union and everything. And the union has issues as well.
Did you see Disney? They're now unionizing on the special effects. See that? It's a new, I didn't realize they weren't unioned, or that they can now choose another union, but a lot of things are changing.
Yeah. Well, like I said, this is a great time for independents to come forth and take center stage. And you know, it's just the industry is getting a lesson in collectivism right now.
Do you think that's frowned upon if the independents step up by those, the directors and everyone that's part of the independent, like, you are now breaking code because you're not striking or actually take advantage of it? Is that acceptable in the industry or no?
Well, personally speaking, I'm always of the mindset that you need to keep yourself going. And I do support behind the scenes. I do support in sort of like an isolated way. but outwardly and for myself, I just got to keep going because I can't stop because everything else has stopped. It's sort of like it's sort of going back to that whole COVID thing. Like, just because things are going on doesn't mean that you need to stop what you're doing.
True.
It's funny, when the NFL went on strike, there were players that they brought in and they called them scabs. And Josh, you remember that in the day. And scab players were playing football in the stadiums wearing the same uniforms that the NFLers who were on strike were wearing. And they made movies about this. There was a movie made that went ballistic, it went viral because of scab players. Some of the players were asked to come back to the NFL, and they had a real hard time with their teammates. You know, they were frowned upon for crossing the picket and everything else. But at the end of the day, when they settled all this up, there was a lot of hate in the league. There was a lot of trying to injure people. And that was scabs. That was the NFL players. They got eggs thrown and bricks thrown at the buses that would take them into this thing. But it goes to show you, you know, when you're an independent and you're trying to get into the movies, or you're an independent singer, and she does a hit song, if she has a hit song and she has to suppress the song because she's an independent and she can't put it out on the market right now, is that even fair?
No.
I mean,
Not
is
at all.
it fair to say, you know, Kendra, you're going to have to hold your music back because even though you're an independent, you're not part of the club, you got to honor the club. I mean, how unfair is that?
Sure.
Yeah, well, it just goes back to sort of the compliance, and you have to obey and you have to do X, Y, and Z in order for us to do stuff for you, which being that this is a free form or a free form and an art form that is an industry. It's their mission and their intent has gotten lost along the way, because art is art and it doesn't need to be put into a box. It doesn't need to be like scanned through. It doesn't need to comply with this or obey to this or bow down to this. Like, it should have its moment and its rightful time in that opportunity.
I'm glad to see that she's working, because we've had this conversation. We interviewed someone on, I guess he's doing a new film with Mama Ali. And we said, what do you think about the independent films still happening? And he was much like you. If there's business to be had, then we have to take her the opportunity.
Yeah, because sometimes, you know, you make a phone call to the industry and say, listen, check out my music, and they don't take it in. And they don't even talk to you. They don't even answer the phone half the time. They don't even return a phone call. So then Kendra comes up with the song, and it's all over the charts. And everybody wants to talk to Kendra. Well, why didn't you pick up the phone when I called you? You know what I'm saying? It's a formula to get upset about. It's a formula to say, you know, what's fair and what isn't fair. Should the actors get paid for streaming? I agree, they should. Should her music, should she get paid for the streaming of it? And the owners are saying, no, because I had all these expenses to make the movie.
When a show picks up your song, like they did a couple of times, so it was a CSI, and do you get paid for those, or you just they just have you do? Okay. Which is great.
Which is only fair.
Absolutely.
But that was on CBS. Now, if that show plays on stream or it's in reruns, do you get a check every time it plays?
Yes.
That's
she
pretty
did.
good.
She just had the other one also that they picked up.
Which is fantastic.
Nice.
I
leave
just-
him speechless. Look at her grow. I'm so proud of her.
I know. And when are you going to make your movie debut?
Movie debut. Well, that's coming within the next the next year, I want to say. Just being realistic. But if I had a crystal ball, I would have millions. I would have a yacht right now. If I had that sports almanac book from Back to the Future, I would be like Bing and have and have a high rise the size of the fucking,
She'd be
Godzilla.
there.
Kendra, do your agents take in scripts for you to read to see? Have you ever been offered a movie role?
I get submissions from my agents. I get like casting submissions, and I read through the script, and if it vibes with me, then I move forward with it accordingly. But if it doesn't, then I have to see who else it could be suited for.
Well, I'm so proud of you. Amazing. You've
I
done
know.
so much great things, and
It's
you're
been
just
a little
living your
while.
dream, and
Yes.
you took that leap of faith, and you moved out to LA, and you're making it
Yeah.
happen. All right, we got more to
Yeah,
talk
well-
about off air, right?
Yes.
Well, fair, yes.
Some ideas.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us. When is your show this week? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Are you doing a show tomorrow?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
tomorrow. I have Rachel Barcelona.
Oh,
as my
nice.
guest.
You remember who she is?
Yes. Of course.
How's she doing?
We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, y'all have to tune in tomorrow. Kendra, thank you so much. Love to Mom and Dad. Happy
you.
belated birthday to you.
Thanks so much, Dawn.
And we'll chat in a little bit. Bye-bye.
Good stuff.
All right, wow. She looks beautiful.
She gets better, but she's like fine wine.
See that?
Fine
Do
wine?
you kind of feel like you're her extra dad, a mentor, just so proud of her?
No, I'm proud of her, but I'm not her dad. She's
No.
an entertainer. She is. I wish we had done more. Let me put it that way. I wish we had done more. I wish I was there more for Kendra. I really, really, truly believe that she has the right spirit. And that's why I asked her if somebody is sending movie roles to her. And I have another idea that I'm going to make a phone call. Maybe we can get a movie role script sent to her. See
All right.
how it works out.
Let's take a commercial break. When we come back, we got another birthday in the house to celebrate. I think this is like birthday month. What were all your parents doing 9 months ago?
They all knew each other.
Like, what month was
They
that?
said, let's have the birth club.
Right. December, Christmas.
That's what it is. You
They're
know what it is?
all celebrating Christmas and New Year's. That's exactly
It's cold
what it is.
outside. Baby, it's cold
And
outside.
here they all are. All right, more to come on the other side of this commercial break. We're going to get some camel milk for Freddie. Stay tuned.
Moo.
Moo.
Do you want the opportunity to have a TV show or podcast? Now, at Amp Media Productions, you can host your very own visual broadcast anywhere around the world. With our talented group of creators, we will provide you with show elements, board operations, and any on-screen visuals you'd like to showcase. All you must do is log onto your computer and communicate with your viewers. Contact Amp Media Productions at 866-224-5422 or email hello@amp2.tv to start your own show today.
For real, take your business, any business, to the next level by joining us at the Global Awaken Trinity Summit. 4 days of opportunities and inside info you don't want to miss, as over 35 celebrity speakers will be live in person to teach you exactly how to make your business take off, grow, and thrive. From marketing tool secrets to the best ways to build relationships, partnerships, and make true connections. Founder Kessa Gooden is putting on this once-in-a-lifetime event, the Global Awaken Trinity Summit VIP Gala and Yacht Mastermind, February 29th through March 3rd, 2024 in Miami, Florida. Registration starts at 9 sharp each day. Bring your business partner, your team, your friends, anyone and everyone who wants real success. For tickets, call 404-992-3971. Tickets will not last, so call now. 404-992-3971. Or visit us online at globalawakenedevents.com, and we will see you there.
Born in Marseille, France, Max Lazega creates whimsical and free-flowing interpretive art. His 40 years in the construction industry created the foundation for his craft. His unique work displays his view of the future with bold and playful combinations of materials and processes, but the methodology remains consistent. He fuses recycled materials and discarded building supplies into a fresh, well-executed approach. Lazega has lived in Miami, Florida most of his life, where he pursues his lifelong passion of creating industrial art. For more information, contact Max Lazega at artworkstudios.org or 786-326-8873.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call Low Cost Airlines. They specialize in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rental rates, and with a best price guarantee. If you want the lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available. So don't wait. Call now.
Todo Bello Balloons is a business that was born out of a passion for creating unique and beautiful balloon designs, including balloon bouquets, balloon arches, balloon columns, and more. We specialize in creating unique and beautiful balloon designs that bring your dreams into reality. We believe that balloons have the power to bring people together and create lasting memories, and we are honored to be part of that experience. Contact us and we will bring happiness to your celebrations with our balloons.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
You to come get me off. How did I get here? Like a fire, light me up. Yeah, you're making my skin burn. I can't get enough. Oh my God, I can see the signs. Oh my God, I wanna jump and fly. I can't get myself to stop. Really can't make this shit up. Come on, devour me up. To stop, 'cause you're all I'm thinking of. Come
collapse.
Who's on board?
I don't know. It changed automatically. Thanks, Grace. I hope y'all unmuted.
Ready to do another birthday? It is Shorty's birthday. How old? You have a mic?
What did he say?
We're unmuted now. Now we've got now we got sound.
Hi. Well, welcome back. Long time no see.
Happy birthday to you. How was your birthday yesterday?
Great. I had a great time with my family.
Wait.
Got to sleep in a little bit and then have a big German dinner for my big present, which was nice.
What's your big present? The German dinner?
German dinner and some Legos.
Wait a minute. You're German?
Yeah, I think I'm like mostly German.
So what did you eat?
I had chicken schnitzel, spätzle, corn, pretzels.
Chicken schnitzel?
Do we have his camera?
Show me camera 4. What's a chicken schnitzel?
It's kind of like chicken parm, but without cheese and sauce on it. But you put lemon on it instead.
Wait a minute. I have to visualize this.
Chicken cutlet.
Parm with no cheese, so there goes the parm, and no sauce. It looks like a chicken piece.
A chicken cutlet.
It's
with lemon.
smashed really thin.
It's what?
With lemon. We were just talking about this with
Lemon
somebody.
chicken.
Yeah, kind of.
It has like a sauce.
No sauce. You squirt lemon on it.
And that's called chicken skitzel?
Schnitzel, yeah.
Schnitzel?
Yeah, it's like
good.
really pounded up chicken.
And you had a pretzel?
Yeah, pretzels.
Pretzel?
Did your mom make it all?
Yeah, she made everything.
And the pretzel?
Not the pretzels. That was from QVC. But,
And what else did you have?
we had roasted corn and spätzle.
The roasted corn, that's Mexican, right?
Yeah, I just wanted.
They
'cause I
put
liked it.
mayonnaise on that, and they put all sorts of
Yeah,
cheese
it was
and stuff on that. It's delicious.
no mayonnaise, but we did do there was all the seasoning and stuff on it.
Yeah, they used to do mayonnaise.
Do you bite into the corn on the cob?
No, it's off the cob.
It's off the cob.
I do
You
like
bite
corn on the
into
cob
the
though.
corn on the cob?
No.
Well, you take it with a knife? Really? Such a Florida.
You can bite into the corn. I can't. I don't think I'd have any teeth. Me? Forget about it.
And then when it's corn season is when you like it. And what do you drink? Beer?
No, I don't drink alcohol. Just juice.
Juice.
Yeah.
I am fascinated by a tradition. We gotta blow the candles. Traditional German food. That fascinates me.
Chicken schnitzel, roasted corn, pretzels.
The corn isn't German. That was just something I requested.
Yeah, request. All right, so let's sing happy birthday
right,
because we have
let's
to
do
blow
it.
out the candles.
You got the crew here? All right, ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Zachary. Happy birthday to you. Woo-hoo! There you go. 22. We got one left.
Oh.
22?
Yep, 22. Oh my God.
Come on, you gotta blow it out. What's the matter with you?
I don't want to get spit on the. What is happening? Oh yeah, it's sparking. It's one of those sparky
I'll have to get you some water.
There we go.
We're gonna see if are we out?
Yeah, it's
nope.
out. No.
Who got that? That must have been HR.
I just saw a green candle.
Careful. And we're back. All right.
Candle that never dies.
What kind of Legos did you get?
It was one of the art piece ones. So it was of the Great Wave. It's like this big art piece. I'd say maybe the size of that canvas.
Wow.
And it's all with dots. So it's very tiny Legos that you put on meticulously, and it makes one big art piece.
Legos are just for all
Are they
different
numbered?
ages.
Yeah.
They're numbered?
On the instructions booklet, yeah.
You serious?
So it's kind of like filling in one of those color by number pages, but with Legos.
Remember the color by numbers? Oh my God.
Remember Light Bright?
Yes.
Did you guys ever have a Light Bright?
I didn't
That
have
was the
it.
precursor to Legos. If you stepped on them, forget about it.
You have to go to the hospital.
And then you step on a Lego, same thing. But they've got all these
That's
Legos now for adults.
They have Lego City here in Florida.
Yeah. Legoland.
Legoland, they have it here?
In Orlando,
I went when it opened.
In Orlando. They have one in New York. I used to take Gio all the time because Gio used to build all these beautiful things and his brother used to break them. When I hit Freddie over the head with them, they were beautiful.
Beautiful. Aaron also, we've got so many Legos in our garage for him that he's saving one day for his kids.
Well, you could get new Legos.
Do you know how many thousands of dollars of Legos I must have, though?
You must have like a closet full, a house full of Legos.
I mean, they're
Amazon's
expensive.
a Lego queen.
You're the Lego queen? You have Legos? We've got Legos. We've got a lot of the Star Wars
You have a lot
ships.
of Legos? They told me you were the Lego queen. Is that true? You had the Lego with the little door, the window.
All kinds of things. But when you're creative, you can like take all the pieces. We've got the ships, and then we've got the extras. And the extras could build anything.
Ships.
I
All
have
the
a
Star Wars
whole-
ships.
A whole, like one of those like big tubs, just full of extra pieces.
You have all of that?
Yeah, from
You
when I
have
was
all
like
of that, Josh?
a little kid.
I'd go over to my buddy's house because he had it.
You should throw a Lego party at your house. So everybody has to bring Legos and you got to build stuff together. We used to do that back in the day, but it turned into a drinking
But
party.
Nikki could do it.
Why Nikki? He could do it. Never say Nikki.
Because she's not here. So she could do it. And I think he's got a whole game for us to play, Family Feud.
There's a game?
Yeah.
Family Feud.
We're going to do it? Cut some cake?
I'm ready whenever you guys are.
Let's do it. Let's
How are we-
cut
we're
some
setting
cake and have
this
some
up?
Family Feud. I don't know. I'm going to let Josh set it up.
Is there instructions? Is there a way of doing this?
He's going to set it up.
What number is
So
that
what's next for
microphone?
you now that you're 22, Zach?
Just finishing school and then hopefully moving up to Orlando.
I heard you're getting married. Is that true?
No.
Why Orlando?
That's where a lot of jobs are for film, and it's still in the state, so I don't have to move too far away from family. But yeah, I know Orlando because even there you can get a job just at Universal or Disney as a photographer as like an entryway, and I have my brother-in-law works already, so I kind of have like a reference to work there for.
But you know how to build games. Why don't you become a game builder?
Well, I can't build games. I can build computers,
You
which
can
run
build
the games.
You know how to build a game. You know how to
No,
manipulate it.
I don't know any code.
You don't know code?
No, I tried. It's a little too complicated. I could do visual stuff, but like when it comes to writing code, that's a little too hard for me.
Interesting.
I want to do 3D in here with the glasses.
I know how to do 3D animation.
You do?
I know the basics of it.
And we could put glasses on and
Oh,
have things-
VR?
Yeah. And have things jump out at you.
I play VR, but I don't make stuff in VR.
Can we do that?
You
Why
could-
do I hear
I know
no? What do you
Corey
mean? They
or-
did it. Why
Sorry,
can't we
guys,
do it?
Where's Corey? Is he here?
Corey uses the engine for that. I don't know if he knows how to make it though. I don't want
Ask
to put any
Corey.
pressure on him, but
Corey, if you're watching, I want you to come in here and I want to have 3D glasses on so that pieces of the studio come to life.
we could just do that with. I think there's an app on your phone that you can use to like render stuff into 3D models.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we should do that.
I was told that you take screens, you hang them in different places,
Mhm.
and you bounce the 3D image off of them, and they will come at you. Is that true?
Like AR?
Interesting.
Like
That sounds
yes.
like augmented reality
Yes.
instead of the virtual.
Can we do that?
I don't know about that. That might be a little too complicated.
Well, I was told we can do it.
I don't know. You want to play Family Feud?
How do we play? What do
All right, let's cut some cake and enjoy it. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, Josh, what do we got?
We do not have Family Feud, but we do have Google Feud.
Okay.
That's even better.
Yeah. They got a little intro, so if they want to start that out first, and then we can cut to the other screen. But yeah, we got Google Feud today. There's different categories. I'm guessing it works the same way as before. I'm ready whenever you are.
Waiting on you.
And as you can see, welcome to Google Feud. I forgot.
It doesn't have sound.
It doesn't say. I don't know how it goes. But as you can see, we have Google Feud. Choose a category if you would like to start. You have culture, people, names, questions, animals, entertainment, food. And then you have these two little options. I don't know what these two little options
Easy
are.
mode or I'm feeling lucky. A
Yes.
question of the day.
Okay, so how do we play this in team?
So when you click we can all work together. So when you click on a category, it's going to be like Family Feud,
Okay.
but with a Google search engine. So when you type in "this person is a," it's going to leave a blank, and you're going to have to try to guess the top search words for that one phrase.
Survey says, okay.
All right, so what do we got to do? Pick?
Wanna
Yeah, you
do-
gotta pick a
Let's do food.
category.
Let's do food.
Now let's do food. And as you can see, I ate too much, and then we gotta type in a word, and then see if it's on the board or not.
I ate too much. What?
Cake.
Ba 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 ba. That's
That
not,
means-
I guess that one's not
I
on
ate
there.
too much potato chips. Too many.
I don't know how to spell potato chips, but we'll see if this works.
P-O-T-A-T-O. Potato chip.
Because you can't eat just one.
Wow.
All right, so
Fruit?
this must be a millennial game.
I ate too much fruit?
Fruit. What happened to potato chips?
It came out wrong.
Oh.
We got 2 X's now.
Okay, we need one. We got too much what?
Go get the buzzer so I can hit the buzzer.
It's sitting in front of Zach, I think. No, it's Zach has it.
Zach, let me get that red buzzer.
I ate too much food. Candy?
Food. Wow.
Wow.
What did you write? Fruit?
I typed in food.
No.
You want me to type in fruit?
You
I
gotta
ate
type
too
in,
much.
I ate too much something.
Damn.
Wow. Candy?
This is a little
There's something wrong with this.
Did we get answers?
Yeah, well, I guess the top one is I ate too much salt. What should I do?
Oh, is it asking like for Google searches?
Yeah.
Okay, these are Google searches. I ate too. This is based on Google.
Yeah, and then the next one says I ate too much and now I want to vomit. I ate too much and now my stomach hurts. I ate too much sugar. How to detox. I don't
So
know what
you
a
gotta give a
detox is.
phrase, not a word.
I guess so.
Phrase that pays.
It's whatever the top Google searches are, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
All right, let's see the next one. Zari, pick a category.
You got culture, people, names, question. Culture. It says powdered.
Sugar.
Donuts.
There we go. Powdered sugar. Ah.
Ding, 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 ding.
I guess all we need to get is keywords for that one specific phrase.
Okay. Powdered protein.
Powdered protein. That's it. Wow.
Powdered milk. Powdered milk.
Powdered milk.
Powdered milk.
Camel milk. We're back to milk.
Back to milk
Today's
again.
show brought to you by milk.
Ah, that was the second one.
Oh, nice.
What did you hate that for?
We
Sorry.
just did milk.
Milk. What else? Powdered donut.
Powdered. We put powdered donut in. That one worked too.
Powdered cocaine.
I was thinking that. I just didn't want to say it.
You put it in my head.
Oh, okay. Well, as you say, I didn't want to say
What else is powdered?
I'll put powdered, Coke
Baby
products.
powder. Baby powder.
Baby. Don't do that?
Powdered baby?
Powdered baby? I can't put it the other way around.
Powdered hair.
Hit it.
Hair?
No, hit it. It was in it. Give me that.
Powdered hair.
You know, think about the wigs that our forefathers. Oh, we got 3 strikes. All right.
Okay.
We stink.
I think we got 3 though. That was pretty good. Survey says. What's next?
Which
Names?
is the next one?
I'm not good. We're not good at
We
names.
need one more.
No,
Powder.
you got one more option.
Oh, one more option.
Yeah. I think you get 4 tries on Google for you.
What is powder?
Powder. What, Zach?
I was gonna say
Powdered cake.
Powdered cake mix.
What's the
Ah.
makeup that you use that's powder?
Oh, powder blush.
Powdered blush.
I don't see that being there.
No.
Powdered eggs.
Ooh.
Powdered peanut butter. He did say eggs.
Yes, we heard you.
Powdered eggs. Powdered peanut butter.
Powdered black seeds? I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
Powdered
we
toast
did
man. All right, and then if y'all want to, you want to do entertainment since we're in the entertainment.
Let's do entertainment.
Let's try that one. Yes. Entertainment.
The Oscars are.
Rigged.
I don't know. I'm scared for it.
The Oscars are rigged.
Are rigged. But that is the third most one. Thank you, Zari.
Banning Will Smith.
Banning Will Smith.
What's the question?
The Oscars are.
Oh, the Oscars are rigged. In California. Fake?
No, we already said rigged.
The Oscars are beautiful.
Fun time. A fun time.
Who do you know that went to the
I'm up
Oscars?
it. The Oscars are boring. Oh, Jesus. I need Abraham to host this next time.
G-Man, you're gonna come host it?
What did you say, Missy? The Oscars are competitive.
Nope.
The Oscars are too white. I need you to host this next time.
Was that what they said?
That's one of the options.
Too white. Wow.
I was gonna guess are actually wooden on the inside.
Oh, it's the officer drink.
Chef Diaz, I believe.
Oh, okay.
All right, so let's go to
Okay.
commercial break
Let
so
me
we
see
can
it.
wait Chef Diaz in. She know how,
More to
tell
come.
not to cut me off.
Ready to take a commercial break? The Oscars are...
Do you want the opportunity to have a TV show or podcast? Now, at Amp Media Productions, you can host your very own visual broadcast anywhere around the world. With our talented group of creators, we will provide you with show elements, board operations, and any on-screen visuals you'd like to showcase. All you must do is log onto your computer and communicate with your viewers. Contact Amp Media Productions at 866-224-5422 or email hello@amp2.tv to start your own show today.
For real, take your business, any business, to the next level by joining us at the Global Awaken Trinity Summit. 4 days of opportunities and inside info you don't want to miss. As over 35 celebrity speakers will be live in person to teach you exactly how to make your business take off, grow, and thrive. From marketing tool secrets to the best ways to build relationships, partnerships, and make true connections. Founder Kessa Gooden is putting on this once-in-a-lifetime event, the Global Awaken Trinity Summit VIP Gala and Yacht Mastermind, February 29th through March 3rd, 2024 in Miami, Florida. Registration starts at 9 sharp each day. Bring your business partner, your team, your friends, anyone and everyone who wants real success. For tickets, call 404-992-3971. Tickets will not last, so call now. 404-992-3971. Or visit us online at globalawakenedevents.com, and we will see you there.
Born in Marseille, France, Max Lazega creates whimsical and free-flowing interpretive art. His 40 years in the construction industry created the foundation for his craft. His unique work displays his view of the future with bold and playful combinations of materials and processes, but the methodology remains consistent. He fuses recycled materials and discarded building supplies into a fresh, well-executed approach. Lazega has lived in Miami, Florida most of his life, where he pursues his lifelong passion of creating industrial art. For more information, contact Max Lazega at artworkstudios.org or 786-326-8873.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call Low Cost Airlines. They specialize in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rental rates, and with a best price guarantee. If you want the lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available. So don't wait. Call now.
Todo Bello Balloons is a business that was born out of a passion for creating unique and beautiful balloon designs, including balloon bouquets, balloon arches, balloon columns, and more. We specialize in creating unique and beautiful balloon designs that bring your dreams into reality. We believe that balloons have the power to bring people together and create lasting memories. And we are honored to be part of that experience. Contact us and we will bring happiness to your celebrations with our balloons.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
I don't know what's wrong with that speaker.
I don't know.
I had to find out.
Might be a
All right.
splitter. And you know what they say? Let them eat cake.
Yes.
So-
Good stuff. Nice show today.
Happy Wednesday, everyone. We're going to go out and order some camel milk. Next thing you see is Freddie's going to be milking a camel. How many humps does a camel have? 1 or 2, not 3.
4.
4.
Yeah, I divide it in half, I get 4. 2
Well,
and 2 is 4.
The beauty of hump day. Happy
So we
Wednesday.
get all our humps out of the way.
We're going to have, what's her name? DJ.
Hump?
No.
DJ.
Sheila.
Yeah.
Holly Grove.
Yeah.
Because she gets out your lumps. See
Yes,
that?
she does that.
And back to that.
She'll be here. Are we doing that show Friday?
We're going to do it on Friday.
We're doing the
DJ Holly
dating-
Grove. We're
the
going to
dating
do
game?
singles, dating, and hopefully the other ladies are coming back with their show.
So you guys
What's
that are
next?
watching are invited to come on down, 2400 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard. Be here 11 o'clock and be part of the dating game. I have no idea of what that looks like, but come on down.
We're going to find out. Happy Hump Day to you all. Happy Wednesday. Tune in tonight for Sarah Spiritual from 6:30 to 8 on True Oldies, and more to come tomorrow morning. Have a great day. Be safe. Stay dry. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.